Welcome back to the channel. Today we're looking at some WWE 2K23. One thing we did get is we got another new code, another locker code. So this is day 6 of 7, so we should get another new one tomorrow. Kind of wondering if they'll give us something good tomorrow. I mean, we've got some good stuff, and I'm not complaining about that. But, this is like the second Wrestlemania. And Wrestlemanias were in Faction Wars, so, it's going to be a lot of dues for a lot of people. But we also have, but I'm kind of wondering if we'll get a Money in the Bank tomorrow. Maybe. Not going to hold my breath, but, it'd be nice. It would be nice to get one of those. And we did get the new Money in the Bank cards today, so we're going to look at those first, and then we'll go back and enter the code and do all that. But now, one thing I do want to say about these Money in the Bank cards, they're very expensive. Very expensive. Like, we thought some of these other cards, like I thought the Night of Champions were expensive. I thought some of these others early on were expensive. And they were for the time, but they just keep getting more and more expensive. Like, by the time we get to diamond cards and pink diamond cards, it's going to be crazy how expensive they are. Hopefully they start giving out more MFP for faction wars. They need to give more for the dailies, to be honest with you. 75 and 150 is nothing. So it's definitely not worth trying to complete the dailies for those. I'm still doing the 3 token ones every chance I get, but I'm not going out of my way to complete the MFP ones, because 150 just isn't worth the time in most of them. I mean, if you're completing them naturally, then do it. If not, just not worth going out of your way for. The basic pack has 4% on Amethyst Superstar cards, which is pretty terrible, and it's 17,000 MFP, which is a lot for a basic pack. In comparison, the Cash-In Collective is 17.5 for a Deluxe. So, and then the money in the Deluxe pack is 25,000 MFP, and it has 10% Amethyst odds, which is still not great. And then if you go and buy the Deluxe box, it's nearly 500,000 MFP, which is a crazy amount of MFP with what you get. It's 350,000 VC, which is what, about $80 probably? I don't know. It's just kind of crazy. But let's look at the cards. Let's see what they look like. So there are 6 amethysts. I don't believe we have. Well, I know I'm not gonna say we don't have. We may have some bronze or something, gold Booker T's. I don't really pay that much attention to the bronze and golds and silvers. But this is our first. If I remember right, this is the first high level Booker T cards. I think it's probably for Io Sky 2. And then we get a Cactus Jack, which I don't believe we've had. Candice LeRae, I don't think we've had any good cards there either. So I don't know. Let's look and see what they look like. So Shawn Michaels here has submission defense and a really good finisher, and badges just have gold sting like a bee, going in hot and a low level, which is still okay. And a little showman, it's okay. It's okay. The Booker has, general decent stats all around. Just attributes. Has gold sting like a bee. And Wet Blanket can be interesting. Going in hot is useful, especially, you know, at a mid-level. The EO Sky is, again, fairly average. I mean, we have Ruby cards that have stats like this, so it's not like anything. I mean, I get it. There's still a diamond and a pink diamond to go, but let's have Rebel Rouser for 3. Third season. I do like Rebel Rousers. I love Rebel Rousers, y'all probably know, but I do like it to have at least on 2 taunts. When it gets into 3, you know, it gets a little. I typically do 2 taunts a match. I mean, I guess if you had Rebel Rouser with 3, you would do 3, but and then the getting even tagged in is Clock Watcher is probably. If it works like it did last year, you get like bonus points when they go into the ring for pins or whatever, and start the countdown starts to get them back out of the ring. So, you know, it's not a great card, unfortunately, in my opinion. The almost card, you know, good strength and pin escape, but badges, Space Invader. He does have a decent power submission, so I guess that does make sense there. And a gold sting like a bee. Quick winner. It's always, you know, can always be useful, but then we got the Yokozuna and an arrow range of 39, so that's, I mean, it's, you know, it's basically body durability is his best stat. He does have sting like a bee and slippery eel, so, and unscathed, which can come in handy a little bit for getting some extra MFP. But you know, then we've got LA Knight, and where is his stats? What are these stats? He's got the highest stat is an 85 in stamina, and everything else is in the mid, almost everything else is in the mid 70s. I mean, there's 79s in there, a couple of 79s. I mean, those stats look like almost like emerald stats. I mean, he does have a couple of really good badges though. You know, he has going in hot, start the match with some special. His sting like a bee, which everybody knows. That's probably the best badge. Always see it coming, which is in gold, which means he's going to get a lot of special from reversals and Rabble Rouser. It does take 3 taunts, but it basically means that he can have 1 finisher almost immediately, and he's probably going to get that special really quick. So he can, you know, get special in 2 finishers really quick. So his stats are not great, but the badges are really, really nice in my opinion. I don't know that I've used his other cards much, so I'm not sure how the moveset is, but I do like the badges on that card a lot. And then we'll just kind of glance at the rubies. We see it coming. I do like that one. Let's see. And then, you know, I don't know. They're I don't know. They're average rubies. Nothing really special in that bunch, and I'm not gonna look at the sapphires because why? And then, you know, in that with the sets, you're going to get 45 different MFP for complete 5,000 MFP, cosmetics, Hollywood Hogan, and Kurt Angle. So okay, well, anyway, let's go put in our locker code, see what we get. Okay. I think I forgot what it was. Okay. Can you? Okay. Wouldn't let me back out of the screen. Okay. So there is our Deluxe Wrestlemania pack. And I'll show you the collection on these. So in the WrestleMania packs, the only two cards I need are the Ronda Rousey and the Brock Lesnar. So, oh no, I'm sorry, I did that backwards, didn't I? I need the Roman Reigns and the Bianca Belair. So those are the two highest cards. So probably not gonna get anything, but we'll open it here, see what happens. Hopefully, you know, maybe we'll see a ruby. Who knows? It is a deluxe pack, so there is a chance. And no ruby. And I think everything else will be duplicates, because I have a lot of the cosmetics. Yep, so all duplicates. So anyway, hope y'all have a lot better luck with that than I did. Hopefully you get something good out of it. But so, and then, so what we're gonna do is in that video here, and you know, like I said, hopefully you get something good out of that pack. I'm not sure how I feel about the Money in the Bank packs, to be honest with you. But anyway, we'll see you next time, and good luck with your free pack.